Etsy has 90 million active buyers and a massive, growing section dedicated to digital downloads. Printable planners, Canva templates, guides, wall art, educational resources. Some sellers have made over $100,000 selling simple PDF files they created in a free design tool in an afternoon. No warehouse, no shipping, no inventory. Just a file that Etsy delivers automatically every time someone buys. Here's the complete guide to building this from scratch. Welcome to Off-Clock Hustle. Etsy digital downloads are one of those side hustles that sounds too convenient to be real, until you look at the actual seller data and realize there are thousands of shops generating $2,000 to $10,000 per month, selling files that were created once and now sell on autopilot. The reason this works is that Etsy already has the traffic. You don't have to build an audience from zero. You're listing inside a marketplace where millions of motivated buyers are actively searching for exactly what you're selling. That's the advantage. Let's talk about how to capitalize on it. Let's start with what people are actually buying, because picking the right category dramatically affects how fast your shop gains traction. Planners and organizers are the highest volume category in Etsy digital downloads and have been for years. Daily planners, weekly schedule templates, meal planners, budget trackers, habit trackers, goal-setting worksheets, reading logs, cleaning schedules. These sell consistently year-round, and the demand grows every January as people get motivated to organize their lives. The planner buyer is often a repeat buyer. Someone who purchases from a shop they trust will come back for new designs, updated versions, and related products. Printable wall art is a massive market. Digital art files buyers print at home or at a local print shop for wall decor. The category spans everything from simple typographic quotes in clean fonts to detailed botanical illustrations, kids' room art, seasonal holiday prints, and custom design templates. A simple motivational quote printed cleanly in a niche aesthetic can generate thousands of sales over its listing lifetime. Buyers love the immediacy. They buy and print the same day without waiting for shipping. Canva templates are one of the fastest growing digital product categories right now. Social media post templates, Instagram story templates, business card templates, resume templates, flyer templates, presentation templates, anything people can customize in Canva's free platform and adapt for their own use. These sell well because they deliver real-time savings. The buyer isn't paying for the design itself. They're paying for the hours they don't have to spend learning design. Educational and homeschool resources are a consistently strong niche. Worksheets, flashcard sets, activity pages, curriculum supplements, study guides, and lesson plan templates. Teachers and homeschooling parents are some of the most loyal repeat buyers on all of Etsy. Find something that works well in their classroom or homeschool setup, and they'll buy everything else you create. Business resources for freelancers and small business owners are priced at the higher end of the digital product range and convert well because the buyer is spending money to save money. Client onboarding packets, contract templates, invoice templates, project proposal frameworks, SOP templates, brand kit templates. Small business owners who are spending time creating these documents from scratch will happily pay $15 to $35 for a professional starting point. The consistent thread across all winning categories. Someone has a specific problem, your digital product solves it directly, they get immediate access after buying, and they can use it the same day they purchase. For most Etsy digital download beginners, start with Canva. Free to use, intuitive enough to learn in a few hours, and powerful enough to create professional quality planners, wall art, templates, and guides that compete with paid designers. For planners and trackers, open a new Canva document in letter size, 8.5 by 11, the US standard for printables. Build your layout, date blocks, habit columns, notes sections, whatever structure fits your planner concept. Keep it clean. Too many decorative elements make a planner harder to actually use. Export at the highest PDF quality Canva offers, choosing PDF print for a crisp result. That's your product. For wall art, choose your niche and aesthetic first. Minimalist, colorful and bold, farmhouse and rustic, floral. Plant your flag in an aesthetic and stick to it across your shop for a cohesive look that makes buyers want to collect multiple pieces. Export at 300 dpi minimum for print quality. Offer multiple sizes in one listing: 4x6, 5x7, 8x10, 11x14, and 16x20 files, all bundled together so buyers can print at whatever size fits their frame. For Canva templates, design in Canva, then use the Share Template Link feature to create a shareable template link. Buyers click the link, make a copy into their own Canva account, and customize it however they want. The deliverable is the template link rather than a downloaded file, and these sell at premium prices. $10 to $25 for a social media template pack is common, because the usability is so immediate. For guides and educational content, write in Google Docs for easy formatting, design the cover and headers in Canva, then export the whole thing as a high-quality PDF. A 15 to 20-page guide on a specific topic your audience cares about is a complete, sellable product. All of this is achievable on the free tier of Canva without any prior design experience. If your first product isn't perfect, that's fine. Publish it anyway and improve with each subsequent one. The setup process itself takes about 30 to 45 minutes. Create your account at Etsy.com. Click Sell on Etsy. Follow the prompts to name your shop and set your payment information. Your shop name should be relevant to your niche, easy to remember, and available. Simple works better than clever here. Listing elements that determine whether your product gets found and purchased. Mock-up photos are everything. You're selling a digital file, not a physical object, which means your photos need to show the product in context to make it feel real and valuable. A planner laid out on a clean desk with a coffee and pen. Wall art hanging in a styled, beautifully lit room. A template shown open in Canva on a laptop. Canva's built-in mock-up frames and free tools like Smart Mockups make creating professional lifestyle mock-up images straightforward. Listings with high-quality mock-ups convert significantly better than listings with just the raw design on a white background. Title and tags are your SEO. Etsy operates like a search engine. Your listing shows up when a buyer's search terms match your title and tags. This means your title needs to include the exact phrases buyers use. Printable Weekly Planner 2026, undated PDF A4 letter size minimalist aesthetic. Dense with keywords, but readable. Your 13 tags need to cover variations of your main keywords, plus related terms buyers might search. Tools like eRank and Marmalade show you actual search volume data for Etsy-specific keywords, so you're not guessing. Price based on your category market. Research what similar listings sell for, not what they're listed at, but what they're actually selling at, which you can see from the number of sales on competing shops. Price competitively early to generate sales and reviews. Then adjust as your reputation builds. The Etsy algorithm favors listings with sales history and positive reviews. New shops without either struggle to rank in search. Here's how to break through. Launch with at least 10 listings live simultaneously. A shop with 10 products looks established and gives the algorithm more keywords to index and more opportunities to surface your listings in relevant searches. Don't launch. Cash with 2 products and expect traffic. Run Etsy ads at $1 to $3 per day in your first month. Even minimal ad spend puts your listings in front of buyers actively searching your category. Turn off ads on any listing that generates clicks but no sales. Redirect budget to your best converting listings. Create Pinterest content for every single listing. Pinterest search traffic extends your Etsy reach significantly and has extended shelf life. A pin created today can drive traffic 6 months from now. Create vertical pins, 2:3 ratio, showing your products in styled mockups with clear text overlay describing what the product is. Link directly to your Etsy listing. Price your first few sales conservatively to generate initial reviews quickly. A buyer who feels they got good value is more likely to leave a 5-star review. Reviews create social proof. Social proof generates sales. That compounding cycle is what turns a new Etsy shop into a passive income stream. Here's what the realistic numbers look like once a shop is established with good SEO and positive reviews. A shop with 40 listings, averaging 4 sales per listing per month at an $8 average price. 160 sales pays $8 equals $1,208 gross revenue monthly. After Etsy's transaction fees, 6.5%, listing renewal fees, 20s per listing per 4 months, and payment processing fees, approximately $1,050 net monthly income. From digital files you created once with no ongoing cost of goods. That's the model. Scale it. 80 to 100 listings across a focused niche, stronger SEO, a higher average price point from bundles and premium products, Pinterest traffic adding to organic Etsy discovery. $2,000 to $5,000 per month in passive income is achievable for consistent Etsy digital sellers who build systematically over 12 to 24 months. The first sales are the hardest. After that, the algorithm starts bringing buyers to you. Etsy Digital Downloads, a real passive income business built on Etsy's existing buyer traffic. Start with planners, Canva templates, or wall art in a specific niche. Create products in Canva for free. Optimize listings with keyword-rich titles and high-quality mock-up photos. Generate early reviews with strategic pricing and Etsy ads. Drive external traffic with Pinterest. Add more products consistently. The shop that wins is the one that keeps publishing. One of the biggest challenges in building an Etsy digital product shop is maintaining the discipline to keep creating new products while also working a full-time job and living your actual life. The answer is batching and scheduling. Instead of trying to create a new product every day, which is unsustainable, dedicate one focused session per week to product creation, 2 to 3 hours on a Sunday afternoon, for example. During that session, you create 2 to 3 new products completely. Design, upload, optimize the listing, write the description, add tags, then you're done for the week. Over 4 weeks, that's 8 to 12 new products added to your shop. Over 12 weeks, you have 24 to 36 products. At that point, you're in the range where the Etsy algorithm starts showing your shop more consistently in search results, where you're ranking for more keywords, and where the income starts to feel meaningful. Build a simple content calendar for your product creation. List the types of products you plan to create, the niche angle for each, and the target week for completion. This gives you a plan to execute against, rather than starting from scratch every week, wondering what to make next. A simple spreadsheet works fine. The goal is to eliminate the decision-making overhead so your creation sessions are productive instead of spent trying to figure out what to create. If you build a successful Etsy shop, you will eventually see competitors who appear to have copied your products. This is inevitable in any successful product category. Here's how to think about it. First, most copies are actually just similar ideas in a competitive category. If you sell minimalist wall art quotes, so does everyone else in that niche. That's not copying, that's a competitive market. The presence of competition is actually a signal that buyers exist. Second, the things that make your shop successful long-term, your unique design aesthetic, your listing optimization, your review count, your customer service quality, can't be copied directly. A competitor can create a similar product, but they can't transfer your 200 5-star reviews or your established search ranking to their new shop. Third, your response to competition is to keep creating. Don't slow down because someone else is making similar products. Keep improving your designs, keep optimizing your listings, keep building your review count. The best defense against competition is a strong offense in your own shop. The one legitimate concern is copyright infringement. If someone is literally copying your unique, original designs exactly, in that case, Etsy has a copyright infringement reporting process. Use it if genuinely needed. For everything else, stay focused on your own growth. Have you tried Etsy before, or is this something you're considering starting? Drop your niche idea or your experience in the comments. Subscribe for more real side hustle content every week. See you next time. Script 3 Theory, Off Clock Hustle. Etsy Digital Downloads.